All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 1.7 Summer Cup. We have Mr. Budgie versus AKBASH. Push the start time just a little bit back, but it's fine. We're chilling. We're ready. And yeah, we have got Roxon here with me.
What's up? What's up? I'm very excited for this match. I think we're gonna see some good gameplay.
Yeah, we're definitely. I mean, if last week was sort of people starting to get sort of like very even matchups, we had a lot of 2-1 matches last weekend. This one, I feel like I don't know if it's going to be more or maybe like the same competitiveness. I don't know. We've had I think two people, I believe Spin and Infu, have qualified already for brackets. That could be a lie. I'm pretty sure that's right. I would check, but like I need to be ready to start this timer because we got the 30-second warning.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
here we go. All right, let me pull it.
Hello.
Oh, Chaos, what's up? You
Yes, welcome.
you should because you got a ref, so you got to stand over there and like observe.
What? Impossible.
Just because if they have a problem, they need to they need to talk to you right away.
Well, I'm in both at the same time, little bro. Don't you see?
Are you?
Yeah.
Wait, is that a thing? You could be in a stage and a.
Oh wait, that means they're gonna be able to hear me. Coughing
Oh.
the match. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
All right. Anyways, let's peep this. Let's peep who's actually qualified, because maybe I'm misremembering. Oh right, didn't like Spinnaker just get O2'd? I think I might be lying. Yeah, Spinnaker lost to Infume. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for putting disrespect on Max's name. Max and Infume were the ones that qualified to qualify. They don't have to play any more matches. My bad, Max.
Yeah, so yeah, we have two players qualified for the bracket, 2 players eliminated. So those middle 12 players are competing for a spot in the bracket, and both these players are so far in the green. But after today, one of them will one of them be in the red. This is an important match, regardless. Big bracket implications.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, every match. Well, I think after this weekend, every match is gonna be sort of a. Is it? Yeah, next week is all elimination matches. Today's like the last sort of one.
Yeah. So exciting times where we're approaching the end of these Swiss matches, but we still got a few left. This is the upper 4.
Yeah, we have. I don't think the matches are. Yeah, the matches aren't on cup bracket. Let's see if I can find them. I guess I don't think they're separated right now. Oh well, that's fine. I think we can use context clues on the last stage. So yeah, Spinnaker is going to be playing in these high matches. Balloons is going to be playing in this. Budgie, as we see, AKBASH obviously, and then Saturn and Connor are all going to be in the high matches. Everyone else is going to be in an elimination, so it's going to be a little scary for them. It's going to be the first real eliminations of the tournament, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. So this match, neither player is going to be eliminated from this match, but
right, the benefit of being in the uppers.
Exactly, but if the player, whoever loses this match, will be sent to an elimination match. So this is sort of a cushion match for both of them. They don't want to lose it,
but it would be really nice to win.
Yeah.
You just don't even have to play the next week. You just focus on grinding or playing 111 or whatever sick fantasies you have. Yeah.
Hold out. But yeah, we see here Budgie entering the Nether. AKBASH just maybe 10, 20 seconds behind, entering at the same lava pool, looks like. Or
Yeah.
same lava pool? Maybe a different
I
lava
was
pool.
working on stream. Was this a temple seed?
Yeah, this was a pretty typical temple seed, overworld. Everything looking pretty typical. We got an iron sword, lots of gold.
Perfect. We're game.
Yeah, both runners now in the Nether. Ooh, AKBASH getting a much lower spawn than Budgie. Maybe a little bit closer though, so might end up being time neutral, but it's gonna cost some blocks.
Dude, that is sketchy. I get that that's the right way to deal with that blaze right there, but that felt really sketchy. Anytime they like hop out of the fence, I'm like, man, one hit, and it's just a real bad time for you.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, these players understand the blazes well. Know exactly where they can and can't be at any given time.
Yeah, I just don't trust. I feel like there's just this non-zero chance of a blaze spawning in, immediately hitting you, just lose all your stuff. I'm like, well, that'd be unfortunate. But yeah, maybe that's not a possibility, and I'm just like making scenarios up in my head. That's possible.
I mean, it could.
It's a real possibility, honestly.
Yeah, anything can happen. Minecraft it's a game of calculated risks. You can't take zero risk, but and these runners, you know, they're taking little bits of risk every second they play. There's a distinct chance they could just die, but they're comfortable. Yeah, they're comfortable enough with the game where they know what risks they can safely take and have and minimize that chance of death.
A little bit. One thing I noticed with this open spawner, it's interesting. Like on the left side, they go 2 out, but on the right side, they only go 1. I assume because you have to set up the like little jump peak and like the little place where you mine gravel. But it's interesting. I've never noticed that before.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed that either. Just that little optimization. You know, someone that lack of block is probably named after someone.
So I was gonna say someone figured out that, and because it's like 319, I guarantee they just started going into everyone's chat like, you gotta try this, or else you're just bad at the game. You just gotta do it, because that seems like the vibe. Anytime there's a new strat, it's like, well, now it's time to run it. Yeah. Unless you're ultimate. If you're ultimate, you just do whatever you want.
Exactly. The block name is probably something like Chaos Block, and there's a 50% chance Chaos discovered it. Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, Budgie out quite a bit earlier. Definitely like had some better move, or like just made some time up somewhere in the early game.
Yeah, Budgie got a lot of strays in the fortress. Definitely helping him out a lot. Maybe like 3-4 blazes. So able to get out that one extra
whole
spawn cycle.
That's pretty big.
Yeah. Yeah, these different nether portal positions don't seem to be causing very much of a difference at all.
Thankfully, yeah. Yeah. And Budgie pushing on this village. I'm not sure if there's anything over there. I remember there was one seed where there was like a village and like there was like an emerald that Sylph made, I believe, and forced all the villagers to trade arrows. So they just didn't spawn chickens in. That was a very interesting seed.
These seed finders in 1.7. They find something cool, they have a cool idea, they're gonna make you use it. You have no choice in the matter. I remember there was like a 1.15 tournament where they spawned in a mansion, and I believe there was a lead and a shipwreck with depth strider boots, and one runner just missed it and didn't get the dolphin.
That. Yeah. That was such a fun seed to watch, though. Even though it wasn't great, it didn't end up amazing, but it was still pretty good. We see a pre-dig from AKBASH. So
Yeah, interesting.
was it? I don't know if it was a full pre-dig, but it looked pretty deep.
Yeah, just a few
mean-
blocks. I don't believe it was full, but it's gonna make some progress. Let's see. At about 330, 367. We'll see what Budgie's chords are.
I had him up for a
Assuming-
second. I was just checking the Y level before going up, but I missed it.
Yeah. Budgie, can you open F3 real quick? I wanna read
But-
your chords.
Budgie, break the rules of basically any tournament. Just listen into the mainstream and just open up your F3 real quick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, let's go!
There it is.
777, like 330 something.
Okay,
So yeah, Budgie's got the distance,
Oh,
but AKBASH does
33.
have the pre-dig.
unless
only
I'm
33?
misreading that.
Oh, you're right. It is only
34 on the Z. So
Ooh.
it's actually quite similar, but like distances.
I think Budgie's a little bit further out, just because.
Yeah, Budgie's. Oh, okay. Yeah, my math is bad. Budgie's further out, but
Dude, I do
maybe
the
by-
same thing though. I like, I'm just like, oh, 330, 360, that's like about 700, and then you gotta do the math to like actually get the numbers. Like, oh, never mind.
yeah, just add the two numbers. No, so yeah, AKBASH maybe a couple hundred blocks behind, but so depending on where the stronghold is, though, either runner could have an advantage, but Budgie just has a bit higher chance of getting a closer stronghold.
Yeah, I will also say Budgie's inventory, it looks better now, but it was real messy, and like AKBASH is already pre-crafting and setting up for the end, so. Yeah, alright. And that pre-dig's gonna help, for sure. It's gonna get at least like one or two, maybe just one extra cycle in. Let's not be too wild. I don't know if that gravel's gonna be a problem. Probably not. I genuinely, if someone said, oh, that dirt's 3 high, there's a problem, and I didn't understand the full reason for it being a problem. Oh, a cave. That's unfortunate. So
I
every
believe
time I see
Enderman-
something that's like kind of grabbable by Enderman, I'm just like, what does that mean? Halfway down the tunnel.
Yeah, I believe the problem is that Enderman can pick up the block and then
I think it's stuck in there because they're like 3 tall.
dirt at the bottom is a problem. You know what?
Okay, it's
Yeah,
just at the
Enderman-
bottom. Cool.
Enderman pick up, place dirt, causes issues.
Because whenever it was said, I wasn't entirely sure if it mattered, like, going down the hole too or not. But yeah.
Oh,
Blast resistance
trampoline
is
can fail
so
as
low.
well.
Interesting.
Both runners getting pretty low spawns to start. Let's hope things pick up later. There we go.
AKBASH
Budgie with, is that 4? At least 3.
There was one more, but it was just the top of a witch's hat. It feels weird that witches are in this version. I was like, this feels.
Does it?
I mean, I don't know. Witches feel like a new thing, and this is an ancient version.
When did you start playing?
I don't remember.
I feel like witches have just always been in the game for me.
I think
As long
maybe
as
I
I've been
just
playing.
like. I just never saw one. I have no clue.
Yeah, they are a bit of a rare mob. But I feel that way for some things. Like the way like the way chests place in newer versions. That's not in pre 1.9
yeah.
though. I started playing a lot in sort of these versions 1.7, 1.8. So this is sort of my reference for what old is.
Yeah.
This is
Should
classic
be-
Minecraft right here.
I wonder if we're gonna get checks soon. That's a 5 spawn for AKBASH.
They're very nice.
It's nice when their falls are alternating because you can just look at one and then look at the other.
I know. Oh, there's a
check.
check from Budgie.
10?
Looks like 10. Not bad. That'd
That's
be
really good for like
I
3 minutes in.
Mhm.
4 minutes.
Yeah, I believe I'd have to assume Budgie's a little bit ahead, but really not sure.
Yeah, it's we'll have to see what AKBASH's check shows, if he even checks. I mean, he
You gotta
should,
check at
'cause,
least
like,
once.
Yeah, you gotta do it at least one time.
Yeah, probably around 2.
Whoa, there's still 4 over there.
Ain't no way, Budgie says.
Oh, were they too far away to aggro? That is that a thing? Can they be too far away to aggro?
Yep, there's a range.
That is unlucky. There was like
Overlap
a 4
range.
spawn and only one
Yeah.
was getting aggro.
The overlap of the aggro range and the range that they can spawn in when doing tower is pretty the circles are pretty much the same size. So it's a bit of an edge case to my knowledge at least. Here's a check from AKBASH. 13 and 13 for Budgie. So they're dead even.
But it looks like
But it looks
AKBASH is
like-
gonna go for one more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
AKBASH going for another cycle.
So Budgie's gonna
while
have
Budgie's sleeping.
one last, I think.
It'll be interesting to see if this matters. I mean, 13 pearls does generally seem like enough. Oh, but there's AKBASH leaving on 13 as well.
AKBASH
So
did not get any more from that last drop. That's a really unfortunate bit of time loss for him. Could have just sent it on seeing the 13. Just slept in, made it. Maybe would have been able to leave a little bit faster, but here we go. What are the times looking like actually? 15:30.
it ends up being nearly dead even at this point. Both runners 13 pearls at pretty much the same spot.
Yeah, IGT Budgie's a little bit behind, which means the lead is going to be maybe a little. Oh my god,
Ooh,
that
looks
that's
like
a pretty good angle change.
yeah, it looks like Budgie's strong.
Wow.
Budgie's tower chords are significantly better.
Yeah, no,
I kinda
Budgie
misspoke there. Not at the same
Budgie
spot.
picked correctly.
Yeah, Budgie. It looks like AKBASH maybe is 200 to 300 blocks out.
If it's the
So-
same, it probably is. Yeah, it's for
I
sure. It's the
think
same.
I think it is X increasing, Z decreasing.
He wasn't really decreasing.
Gradually. Nice
yeah,
3-eye.
Oh, they're how far are they? Anyways,
So Budgie is going to
Budgie's
be in the
end.
end.
Yeah, so
Maybe with
Budgie's in a good spot.
at least a minute of
Did he miss
lead
a-
here.
Did he miss a pearl? He had 13. I guess I don't know if one broke or. I don't know. One
Who?
breaking the 0-eye would be unfortunate. Although it just stopped the pro clip from happening, and that's about it.
Yeah, I do think it was a 3-eye. I'm pretty sure these are the same strongholds.
Was it
AKBASH now
3-eye?
100
Wait,
blocks
how does
out.
Budgie have 0 pearls?
Budgie has 3, I think.
Oh, just not in the inventory. Didn't set up the pro clip. But it's
I know.
fine. Doing a great job on this end fight, honestly.
Yeah, end fight going swimmingly. So AKBASH taking down, but really doesn't have enough time. I mean, it would take an extraordinarily
It would
unlikely
take an
drought
insane
of
crank.
charges.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A drought of charges for
Oh,
Budgie
a
and
fake charge. I don't even know if that was a fake charge. I think it charged and then got hit.
Yeah, there's that 3-eye. AKBASH
Maybe
gonna be
Budgie
just entering immediately.
crafted? No, that's one more bet for Budgie now. Is all he needs really.
And one more bad
a
is
little-
AKBASH.
There's the
AKBASH
pearl.
doing the pearl clip, but
We're
will
not
it
gonna
be
save enough time though. Yeah.
There's a charge.
Good
Nice damage. Another charge.
Oh, no, wait. Now hold on, AKBASH. Okay, I thought that was another charge. I was about to say, but here's the
Charge for
last
Budgie.
charge, and that's a really good
Last
little
bed,
flip
really nice.
flip bed right there.
A really nice bed. Budgie's gonna kill the dragon. Likely gonna take this first seed. I don't want to call it too early though. Okay, there it is. Budgie at the 18-26 to win out seed
Very
1.
close match. Very well played by both of them, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, nothing crazy happened. It was just, just a slight, time was just slowly taken up over time, and that's what got Budgie the win, really. Here's the last bet for
Budgie.
AKBASH, probably, in a second.
Budgie just playing very cleanly, pushing the chord, pushing more correct chords.
That helped so much, actually. Yeah, just pushing the right way. Looks like, is that a flip bed? It's a flip bed. No, that maybe it was a bait charge. I have no clue. I can't see shit. I can't. Okay, well, this dragon doesn't want to charge anymore. I think we're waiting for this dude. I think we're waiting for this dragon to die. We just want to let AKBASH finish this up.
Okay. Let's wait for AKBASH to finish it up and see the true difference.
AKBASH just asked if it was a win. Unfortunately, no, AKBASH. Just letting you finish it. Oh, there's the bed, and that's really good bed, but just too late. Good match for both of them, though. We will go to a quick intermission then. Yeah, we'll see you all in a sec. And we are back. Welcome back for round 2 of Mr. Budgie versus AKBASH.
Last seed, we saw Budgie take the win, largely due to some better chord pushing. Just basically towered on the stronghold and saved quite a bit of time doing that.
Yeah, really good direction to push. Both players played the seed very.
Yeah.
Whoa!
This is a fun one.
Okay. No, I'm with it. The runners are figuring it out. They need a second. They'll get it. Come on. Wait, no. You get the boat. And you drop. Surely, right? Or you just do the tower thing and you fall and then fall again.
I think AKBASH tried. It seems like AKBASH tried that.
Oh, is that what he just tried? Okay, I wasn't sure. I just caught the end of it.
Maybe not. He wasn't dropping too.
It's just damage.
I feel like the island is too big, and you have to spend so much time running to the side of the island, and then the drop is so big.
I also really like that both players are doing this.
Yeah, this is fun.
Sick.
Are we gonna land in the water?
Oh,
there it is.
Perfect execution from Budgie. It doesn't look like AKBASH is gonna stick the landing though.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a few hearts of damage. Both runners off our skyblock island.
That was very sick. I'm a fan of whatever that was.
Very fun seed. Looks like it's not gonna have much of a lasting impact though. We're just in the temple at 2:30.
I will say the reset
the time.
If either of these runners have to reset, it's gonna be just such a long and tedious thing to get back ready. Also, the flint drop, kind of sick for gaming.
Nice.
Who needs a shovel when you just get flint?
Yeah, always nice to get flint here.
There's the shovel.
We'll still need a shovel for a lot more flint, but
ooh, yeah, literally just can't use it. You only got 2 diamonds, some looting, but
looting strats.
Pre-19 looting strats. This is huge.
Exactly. Just mine for iron for a couple minutes.
Mine for iron. Get a diamond so you can get the diamond pick. Mine some obsidian. Then you can build the enchantment table and you're good. Do you need an enchantment table for a book? What do you need?
No. Just an anvil. Just an anvil with the books. You just need 36 iron.
Oh, that's what it is. Dude, I forgot. Blocks.
No, all good.
Yeah, just get some iron. It's not like you have to use all the iron you get from the temple.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you find another temple though, that would be kind of sick.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if these strategies have any specific connotation in pre-19. I'm speaking ignorantly.
Yeah, when you said looting, I was like, I have no clue if you can get away with looting in a pre-19 seed unless it was really lucky or what. Sub-18 looting has happened. Interesting.
Nice. Both runners do seem to be no. Budgie threw out the book. I'm gonna say. Oh, I do remember. I think I was watching Doug, who got looting and played all portals. I think that's the one time I actually remember seeing looting live.
Doug, the only British man I can get behind.
Huh?
What?
Anyways, both these runners
just gotta troll the British just a little.
Both these runners getting these chicken, pigs, leaves. AKBASH getting cooked chicken.
Yeah, it probably won't make too big of a difference, but it could. Yeah. Taking the extra.
Just a little nice.
No. AKBASH threw away the saddle. How are we gonna ride horses now? Man, I'm so sad.
One more saddle. Very unfortunate. We have already X is 500 at this lava pool, so
wait,
it'll be interesting to...
guys.
Yeah.
I wonder if they looked for this spawn.
Maybe. Yeah, you could probably just like change the spawn in a world file,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Just like change the level dat.
Well, you can just set font.
But that,
Yeah, works for
yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
I think because it's a
Anyways,
single player world. I mean, I think.
yeah. AKBASH in at 445.
Good
Budgie
portal
lagging
spot.
behind a little bit.
Ooh, yeah, Budgie. I think like I don't know what happened with Budgie. I think just tried to go back to the mountains instead of focusing on the desert. I don't know if he just forgot something.
Yeah. Not seeing the lava pool either. This could be rough.
Yeah, the
It
lava
seems
pool
like
is kind of hidden and pretty deep. At least the one that AKBASH got to.
it was. AKBASH seemed to follow a sort of intended route while Budgie sort of went off, did his own
Oh
thing.
my
Maybe not
god!
realizing that is. Oh.
Yo! Oh, and the lava, and another willet. What is going on? Yeah, get away from this one. There has to be a better spawner somewhere. That was atrocious.
Yeah, very interesting fort here. 3 strays as well. Like, I mean, he's gonna kill them.
I mean, to make up for how unusable that spawner was,
Yeah,
you'd have to
3
spend
for
like
3.
2 minutes. Wait, oh my god, yo.
Yeah, 3 for 3.
Gaming?
Budgie finding a lava pool. Gonna be entering
See what the train is
at
even better.
5:57. So a minute and 10 seconds behind, but spawns on the fortress,
on the fortress, yeah. And this looks like good terrain to get to the good half. Maybe. Maybe not, actually.
Yeah, this is not the first time Budgie went to a different lava pool and got rewarded for it. He's not going
Budgie.
to he also doesn't get the wither skeletons, obviously, so
that's
actually gonna save,
sick.
It's actually gonna save a bit of time.
This.
Yeah,
I can't believe this.
I don't think it makes a massive difference. I believe AKBASH has a pretty good portal.
I think more than anything, it gives Budgie a chance to catch up if he can manage with the spawner like well.
Yeah, it looks like but you're really not wanting to go to this flooded spawner, looking for the other one, and having a little bit of trouble finding
turning
it.
away is unfortunate. Yeah,
I do think AKBASH still has a pretty significant lead here, though. I mean, already on 5 rods, these rates are incredible.
Yeah, I hear Budgie's just found the second spawner. Looks like already killed a stray, so.
Yeah, 2 rods to AKBASH's 5.
We'll have to see how the terrain back to the home portal is for AKBASH versus Budgie. I didn't really I wasn't being super aware about how close both of them were.
Yeah, I kind of missed AKBASH's portal location. It's not bad, though.
Yeah, I feel like normally
AKBASH
you
on
assume they're
7.
in the same spot.
Okay, AKBASH leaving on 7 here. 2 minutes after entering the nether. He's out. Well, not quite out. He still needs to get back to his portal.
Just punch a little stray in the face. It's fine.
Yeah, avoiding these strays.
AKBASH immediately getting rewarded for placing pathfinding blocks. Was about to go down the wrong staircase without them.
Yeah. So yeah, AKBASH definitely losing maybe a total of 20, 30 seconds to not having a better portal. And Budgie might also have maybe slightly better chords, although I'm not very sure of that. I think AKBASH has pretty good chords right here. Probably is gonna...
Well, those are the 3 strays that spawned in for Budgie. It looks like, at least.
Yeah, I think you're,
Wait,
you're
no.
right.
Budgie's just getting blazes everywhere. What the hell?
Yeah, not being able to take advantage of them, only getting them after he leaves the spawner.
Yeah, unfortunate. But here's the exit
Yeah.
for Budgie, though. Just so much time saved. That's insane. Let's see. 594, 207. 595, 201. Like, what? You're just
No, so
where
yeah.
AKBASH is. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Budgie's chords are very good. So
this looks really
Budgie...
flat, but it's probably fine. This looks really flat. I guess both runners are sort of in the same area though, so they'll probably get the same amount of spawns, surely.
Yeah, Budgie starting his tower right here. I mean, there's...
Not fine? Chaos is saying not fine.
This is not fine. Well,
hit the alarm. It's too flat. It's over for us.
That does look pretty flat.
There's
every
a chance
time
that
this
Budgie
comes
places before digging down, maybe.
Every single time this comes up, I get conflicting comments on what's fine, what isn't fine, how the mechanic works. My assumption was that a sub chunk, if a sub chunk was empty, then mobs wouldn't spawn in it. But that wouldn't mean, that means that Y64 and Y63, like one of them, like Y63 would be fine and Y64 wouldn't work. But we've seen Y63 cause issues, so is Y63 the empty sub chunk? Maybe I don't know what lines the sub chunks are at. I don't know how the mechanic really works at all.
I was gonna say, this is sort of like where we hit the limit of commentators who aren't good at 319. This is the limit of our knowledge.
That's the issue. I mean, I think even if we had chaos and spin, we would still be getting conflicting answers.
I mean, I don't know, if 64 is the bad number, then half of Budgie's terrain is the bad number. So
yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah,
so
so
if the first block is 0 and the sub chunk is by 64, then 64 would be the first one, right?
Yeah, AKBASH at about negative Z200, while Budgie is closer to positive Z200, both with similar X coordinates. So,
flat equals bad no matter the height is what Chaos is saying.
Yeah, the way that bug was explained to me, that's not true. But I think Chaos is right, so I just don't have a proper understanding of what the mechanic is.
I've never agreed with something more, honestly. Just like vibed with the statement.
Yeah.
This terrain is also just kind of awkward in general. There's like a river, 2 lava pools, like an ocean, and then everything.
Neither do I. I just have data to back me up. That's worth something, I guess. But also, come on, there's got to be some bug report you can link to. Budgie, typing in chat, ain't no way I missed 3.
Did 3 more get out of range? That'd be really unlucky for Budgie.
Yeah, it would not be a great start.
They're towered like at the same spot, but Budgie's portal is okay. Yeah,
they are about 400 blocks away along the z-axis, maybe 350.
Are they? I thought they were on the same.
AKBASH is like negative 200. Mr. Budgie is about positive 200 or thereabouts.
I see.
But both with a similar X coordinate. So
I was wondering why the terrain like didn't look at all identical. That makes more sense. Okay, so AKBASH should be getting better spawns then. Like in the world where the code makes sense.
Yeah, I looking at Budgie's screen, it doesn't look like any spawns are being hindered. I mean, the terrain maybe is worse, but like mobs are spawning in some of those flat
they're
segments.
Still spawning.
Well, in some areas they aren't. I don't know.
But like that whole section, like just below where the terrain level is, looks like nothing's spawning. I could be making that up, and I think I am. Well, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm just gonna look at the Enderman fall into the hole.
That's all that really matters.
AKBASH was about to check, but just got like hit into the air by a spider and died to fall damage.
Yeah, those dang spiders seem to cause a lot of issues.
Yeah, not even going for Enderman this time, just looking. 12?
AKBASH with 12.
So I'd say like one more cycle and you probably leave. If you leave on 12, that's unfortunate, but also you are down 1.
AKBASH getting 3 right here, and it's going to be the last cycle. Sleeping through the night. I have, is that 15?
Damn.
15. Wow.
Okay.
3 for 3 on that last cycle.
We're
Very
chilling.
nice.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Gonna get the first eye throw at 1442 IGT. I was gonna say, oh, getting boat break, but yeah. So it looks like we are heading mostly positive Z, but also a little bit of, or mostly positive X, but a little bit of positive Z, which is gonna favor Budgie. It does look like AKBASH is basically just heading positive X
Oh no.
of
Wait, angle change?
Oh.
Huge angle change. AKBASH is
huge
chilling.
angle change. Okay, never mind. Tower is much more closer to AKBASH
Jeez.
by maybe about 100 blocks. So
Sometimes you just tower in the right spot, honestly.
yeah, first seed it was Budgie. Now it's AKBASH. I mean, looks like kind of just a role reversal from last seed. Let's see if AKBASH can finish it out.
14
Budgie's
for
gonna be
Budgie.
leaving
Oh.
with 14. Definitely getting.
Listen, if Budgie fell back in that hole, that would have been so sad.
Yeah, would have been well, dug his own
All right.
grave, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and Budgie is off for a bit of a pretty long walk.
Yeah, gonna have to run about 200 blocks in this negative Z direction.
To 2i. So leaving on 12 could have worked, but also that's just hindsight.
Absolutely. Unless, Budgie, are you listening? AKBASH gonna be starting this end fight. Looking decent so far. I was gonna say, I mean, I was saying it's looking decent so far, but I stopped mid-sentence because it doesn't really look like anything
charges.
so far.
Yeah, nothing's
no,
happened.
There's no charges. I don't know if these pillars are good. What does a good end look like? I have no idea. So
the less
whatever,
pillars, the better. And as long as they're all easy to shoot, it's probably fine.
Ooh, AKBASH nearly getting what is it? A tarot bed there? Is that the
Yeah,
slang?
it was a little bit scary, but thankfully stayed behind that block. Placed
Stay behind the block
pretty well.
Welcome back to Seed 3 of Mr. Budgie and AKBASH. In Seed 1, we saw Budgie take the W, just powering on top of the stronghold. But in Seed 2, we saw the roles got reversed. AKBASH towering much closer to the stronghold in Seed 2, so taking that W. Seed 3, what will we see? What do you think, Chaos?
I believe that AKBASH is a more consistent player than Budgie, and so I believe AKBASH takes the round because of a trademark Budgie mistake.
You think we're gonna see a throw?
I don't think we're going to see a throw. I think we're going to see a mistake.
Big
And
difference there.
AKBASH will not relinquish the lead.
All right. Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe if AKBASH is more consistent, I think Budgie is more lucky, from what I've seen from this tournament.
In-game skills.
Exactly.
Glad that Infume's luck has become a universally recognizable thing now because of AA.
Exactly. It's a mass appeal.
Well, I was, by the way, can we keep talking about that super flat thing? Because I feel like chat would find this finds interesting. This is a science stream now.
Yeah, okay. I'm in a 1-7 instance, and I'm generating super flat worlds at various heights. Presets. Okay. 60. Use preset. Okay, this is gonna be Y64. The Y63 world mobs did not spawn. Assuming they spawn at the time I set it to. I think they should. Okay, time set 1800.
Yes, they spawn in 1800. Wait, 100? Or 1,000?
18,000. That's good. They don't spawn at Y60. They don't spawn at Y64 either?
Nope.
Okay, what about Y65?
We'll find one eventually.
I want to see mobs spawn at night. Okay, 61. Use preset. We're at Y65. Time set 18,000. And there they spawn. 65 works. Okay, dude. What's going on here, man?
What is this bug? So they don't spawn at 63 or 64, but they do spawn at 65.
I'm looking up Minecraft bug tracker. Sorry for neglecting the commentating here. Chaos, you take over commentating the match for a little bit.
Oh, it's just a normal overworld with normal crafts, like 18 iron, like 4 gold, 2 diamonds, very standard stuff here.
Cool.
Killing pig with flint and steel is new tech, actually. I haven't seen that one before. It gives you cooked food? That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Ooh, okay. I found a bug. MC55172. Mobs do not spawn at the heights that are multiples of 16.
And why don't they spawn at 63? Chat, please. Maybe. So weird. That's so weird. I'm actually like bamboozled right now.
Yeah, I'm looking this up and let's see.
You're just wrong.
Do any duplicates exist that are more detailed?
Does that mean like if the mob is touching Y60, like, if it's touching Y63, or does it have to spawn on Y63? Because in which case, would Y62 not work either?
I don't know. Wait, this bug was fixed in a snapshot that I believe... Hold on. What is the snapshot? I googled the snapshot number, and it comes up with a bunch of, like... What are the Molex connectors? I don't care about Molex connectors. Here's the... Yeah, 65 worked. 64 did not work, and 63 did not work. it was fixed. This bug was fixed in 1.8, so maybe not 1.7.10, but the bug was never. Oh no, the bug is affects 1.7.10.
Does it affect like 1.7.9?
Yes, it does. It affects. It
Oh,
seems to affect every version, or the only two main versions that it says it affects are 1.7.9 and 1.7.10, and then a bunch of intermittent snapshots.
wait a second.
So maybe
Dude,
it
that's
doesn't. Is that a
is
reason to use
playing like on
1.7.2?
1.7, but maybe. Well, no. Okay, what about 1.7.8, chat? What is like the difference between 1.7.8 and 1.7.10?
I got you. In 1.7.9, nothing happens. 1.7.10, uh, nothing happens. No, I don't think. Hold on, I'm making a 1.7.8 instance right now.
Because in 1.7.2, there's like problems in that version, like for your renders, like you can only go to 8 actual render, like for things. It's weird. 1.7.2 is bad. But if there's no discernible difference between 1.7.10 and 1.7.8 and or 1.7.8, it should definitely be used because this is a problem. Like,
I'm checking 1.7.8. Here, Chaos, commentate the match a little bit.
this is too interesting. I mean, we're just at the blaze spawner right now. You got 5 rods versus, I think, also 5 rods.
Yo, I can chat real quick while you look stuff up, because I have a question for Chaos. So, the setup that they have right
Yes.
now, where it's like 2 deep, is that a new thing, or is that always existed? It just, like, is only for open
2
spawners?
deep?
Like, where the two sandstone blocks are in the spawner.
This
Like where...
this is not new at all. This is very old.
Well, no, I mean, like, whenever... Because, like, it's like they only do that on one side if they're having, like, the little block thing to, like, jump behind. I don't know, I feel like I've never... Maybe I just don't see enough
It's
open
just more
spawn
space.
runs.
It's a 1.16. It's a 1.16 thing. Like it's just
Oh,
more
okay.
space, and so they probably just copied it. It's
I
my
see.
guess. I don't know for sure, but
Also, AKBASH with 8
look at this
rods.
try-hard
Just
movement
chilling.
by AKBASH. Yeah, AKBASH does leave like with a pretty discernible lead here. But yeah, we need to do investigations on this because, like, on average, if there's no big enough difference in between those two versions, dude, it's like a crazy time save because you can actually play flat terrain, and you don't get punished.
Did
like
they say...
because
Does it work in a... Like, I thought what was being said was that it didn't work in 1.7 at all.
no,
Okay.
it doesn't. The only two versions it affects is 1.7.9 and 1.7.10.
Oh. It's interesting. I think the only thing then would just have to be dealing with what mods work for that version rather than...
No,
Just
I'm sorry to
1.10.
inform. The bug does appear to affect 1.7.8.
What about 1.7.7?
Is I think 1.7. Oh, the is it just 1.7.1 and 1.7.2, or no 1.7? Sorry, yeah, 1.7.0, which like no subversion 1.7, and then 1.7.1 are snapshots. So I don't know. I think those are the only two 1.7 subversions that are actually snapshots and therefore not legal to play. But
What about
okay.
1.7.4? Because 1.7.4 has a tiny advantage in it.
Okay, I'll check
Because
1.7.4.
Because you see, in 1.7.4, did you know this? This is crazy trivia. Did you know in 1.7.4 that zombie chicken jockeys, whenever they despawn, the chicken stays alive in 1.7.4, but only 1.7.4?
You know, I did actually know that. I forgot it, but I did know that like 3 years ago, 4 years ago. 5 years ago? How long has it been?
This terrain
We're
is
seeing
way too dank for
Budgie.
Budgie.
I was gonna say Budgie towering way earlier than AKBASH, and also AKBASH is like gonna be finishing tower very late.
I wonder what he's doing. I mean, his chords are juicer. Like, these are juicer chords, but, like,
Just didn't like the terrain.
I don't see
yet.
the vision. Yeah, maybe. Because the Budgie terrain's garbage, I'll tell you that.
I'm sorry to inform that the bug does appear to affect 174.
So yeah, it
I'm in
sounds like it's just
shambles.
a bug
I guess
that
it just affects all of
1.7.
1.7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, hear me out. 1.3.
We're not playing 1.6. 1.3!
It's like 1.8, but better.
No, we can't do anything before. It has to be in between 1.7.10 and 1.7.2.
That would encompass
can't be 1.7.2.
1.7.3.
Yes, it would encompass 1.7.3. You're correct.
Okay, I thought you were like giving a reason as to why you couldn't play 1.7.3. I was like, what's going on?
But we do have, like you said, Budgie setting up tower way earlier, but his chords are way worse. Like, now, see, this is a very high roll from AKBASH. Like, he could be just on the stronghold, and Budgie could be 550 blocks away. Or it isn't, and see, I think towering earlier is always better, because you just get, like, whenever you throw the eye, you're running directly to the stronghold, but with this, you're gambling. And gambling
Wait,
is
was
good
AKBASH,
only...
like, did AKBASH have a place to
He was in
get?
the lead.
Maybe AKBASH was just looking for terrain. And that's what took so long.
How did Budgie find that? Well, I mean, Budgie's terrain's terrible, but, like, it's rolled up, and so it's fine. But the river's horrifyingly bad, I'll tell you that right now. Like, that river is vomit-inducing.
It's unfortunate.
But whenever the terrain rolls toward the player like that, it's fine, dude. Let's go. Oh, AKBASH bumbled. He bumbled!
What happened?
Did he just not pick... What is he doing?
What?
Bruh.
He was on a half a heart, so couldn't he had this fire ran out when he was on a half a heart, so he couldn't.
Unfortunately,
burn
the
himself.
The play there is to just not do first slot checking and place your lever, place your TNT, dig up a little bit, and then take the half heart and die.
Yeah, I don't even know if AKBASH set the TNT above.
He didn't, and he didn't place the lever, and so it's just
I was gonna say,
you can't do tramp.
No
is
trampolines.
that
Pretty
gonna affect
unfortunate
anything
here.
though? Just the fact that it's just
Yes,
completely blank
it's
down
like
there?
it's like 10 second. It's like 10 seconds slower tower leave now.
Oh, I also meant just for like
But
placing.
it does
blocks
not
and
matter
stuff.
because AKBASH gets lots of Endermans.
But if those two,
Whoever made this
just
tower
went
is
in-
like so smart. Like, look how well the pathfinding is on this thing.
Oh yeah,
like,
Spinnaker did a really good job making sure the bed was in the right place when you make the better version of it. You're so true. You're so right.
Actually, it's called Spinnaker Tower, but guess who made it?
Spinnaker.
My bad. That was a bad reference. No one remembers that other than Spinnaker and me
Yeah, probably.
and Max. Because one guy and like one of the Spinnaker, like some new guy, I forgot who it was. Whenever they were like they were talking to me one day. We were in like a chat, and they went up to me and we were talking. I was like, you know about that Spinnaker Tower? I'm like, what's
7?
Spinnaker Tower?
9? Was that a 9 spawn or a 7 spawn?
That was a big number equals win, but I think some of those Endermen are not going. But AKBASH will be leaving. Da-da-da-da. Will Budgie's luck finally run out?
I mean,
Figure
this
out
is
on the
looking
next
really good
episode
for
of Dragon
AKBASH.
Ball Z.
Wait, not even gonna light the TNT? Or I guess it just kills you, doesn't it?
That's so risky. That is so risky.
What? Just leaving on 12?
Talk about the
Oh.
yeah, the gambler's fallacy at full effect here.
and then Budgie's gonna get out real fast, make up a lot of time. They're basically gonna be tied
They're
at this
basically
point.
tied. Well, one person is way chords, so.
Jesus, what? How does that not kill?
Ren.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, all right.
Okay, looks like Stronghold is going back toward the Z. I'm not surprised. But X is going up. Wait, is Budgie just here? Oh no, poor AKBASH got punished.
You never know. It could
Poor
be close. It could be
AKBASH.
close.
It could be close, but this looks like a poor AKBASH scenario here, not gonna lie.
Are we still looking at versions right now, Rox?
No. I'm done. I'm
Oh, okay.
watching.
All right, cool. I'll let you get back to it then.
I mean, okay, a little bit of a chaotic common situation.
Yes. It's
It's always
crazy,
fun.
like.
Yeah, it's always fun trying to triangulate as a commentator from multiple perspectives. Like theoretically, you should know exactly where it is immediately, but
It didn't come up! Wee woo! It's a 0-eye. It's so over. I already know. I'm using my senses. I'm using my chaos senses because I'm the 4-eye goat, right? I always get 4 eyes. But my 0-eye senses are tinkling right now.
0-eye. You would just reset here then, right? Just without even seeing.
In RSG?
Yeah.
No, because you get a pearl in chest.
True.
Basically, AKBASH is preying on a. And that's.
no!
Yeah. Frog pearl? No
Oh.
frog pearl. There's a name for everything in this version. You'll learn one day. That right there, if you.
Oh! What's the Senderman's name? John?
This is John. Oh, holy!
Oh no! Wow. Okay. Both runners gonna be entering the end. Very close here. John clutching up.
John clutched up. He dropped his pearl and everything. This is gonna come down to, well, maybe if they play the exact same, Budgie will win from that. But John clutched up, dude.
Let's get a Drake in the chat for John.
Oh,
Budgie here
Budgie
with
misses the first charge!
Ooh!
And the second charge!
It was the same charge, right? Or was it?
No.
That was 2 different charges. Wow, great damage for AKBASH.
Yeah, that was a lot, dude. Oh, misses another one! Budgie is in shambles right now. Well, AKBASH is looking good in the neighborhood. Budgie getting another charge here though, and he gets okay damage.
Yeah, evens up the damage here. AKBASH just with
Budgie getting another charge. Okay,
Oh.
AKBASH also getting
but
another
AKBASH
one.
also getting a charge.
And way better damage.
Yeah, AKBASH's beds are just hitting way harder.
Budgie
And,
missing some critical arrow.
Yeah,
Landing an
Budgie.
important one there. Okay, AKBASH is just gonna 3-bed this thing. Like,
Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, barely doesn't. Might be able to bow down the dragon though.
Yeah, should be able to.
But there's another purge for Budgie.
Okay, 1 bet away for Budgie here.
Both runners just 1 charge away.
Wait, no arrows? One away for both here. Budgie's gotten way more charges though, so I mean it doesn't really matter because we're here now, right?
Oh, and here's the charge for AKBASH.
AKBASH. Oh,
There it is.
wins by nothing.
Wow.
Holy.
What an incredible
Dude,
match.
John clutched this match. And
Yeah,
Budgie getting charged right here and loses by like 10 seconds. A little bit more, like 15.
15 seconds. I mean, so close. Wow, amazing.
Wow, amazing. Oh, misses the fountain! Misses the fountain!
Ooh, and loses by a clean 20 seconds.
Yeah. Really
And that'll
close
be
match, dude.
AKBASH will take the best of 3.
By the hair on his chinny chin chin. The skin of his teeth, as we say down here in the Southernlands.
Yeah, so AKBASH, I mean, taking a risk after messing up trampoline, leaving on 12, gets punished, but then saved by an Enderman in the stronghold. Looks like we're gonna be doing a short interview.
Oh, shit. New tech just dropped. Thank you, Max.
Wait, what?
POV waiting.
Yo.
AKBASH.
Hello.
Dude, AKBASH, John clutched up for you. John clutched the entire run.
John? Who's John?
John, the Enderman in the stronghold. John clutched up the whole run.
What?
He was short
Yeah.
one Enderman, and John appeared and dropped.
Are you, are you kidding me? Bruh.
Yeah, I thought I had like 2 digits.
Dude, I cannot
and I
believe
killed
you did
8.
Pearl Exit. Cannot believe you did Pearl
I
Exit. I
was-
was like, no. Oh.
Pearl exit on
I
13.
just thought I was so late, and I knew the stronghold would be close, like.
Yeah, Budgie, even though that you were way further out, Budgie got the closer stronghold because you went like way far out into Narnia.
Yeah, I know. I thought there was like I didn't want it to tower like next to the stronghold because the terrain was just so bad.
On the 3rd seed?
Yeah, I don't know, it just looked bad.
Wait, how?
It wasn't.
Was
It
there-
wasn't that bad. It's always better to be close than to be like on the cord like that. You
Wait,
know what I
was
mean?
there was there a better way to route the Nether that I missed? Or
I honestly, we were like, we were doing tech whenever we, like, I was talking to, we were like figuring out like the whole Enderman not spawning at Y63 and 64 in flat terrain and like testing a bunch of stuff with that. So we weren't watching until tower.
oh my gosh.
But yeah, AKBASH won by the skin of his teeth. He won that run. He won that by like 20 seconds.
Damn.
If John did not appear, that was over. That was wraps. John saved the entire run. But
Wow.
also, Budgie missing a few beds in the end.
Dude,
also probably cost
there was
you.
one bed where I should have just so obviously went for a flip bed, and then I just was running back. Oh my god, I'm so disappointed about that. I would have killed the dragon like so much earlier.
To go through the chaos infight dojo and learn how to do better flip beds. Just saying, the dojo
I mean,
door is
I just-
always open.
I mean, I just completely forgot about doing a flip bed at that point. Oh my gosh, it's okay though.
Yeah, that was probably one of the closest rounds. Like like I said before, I don't know why, but AKBASH is just like had the closest rounds ever, like barely losing to what do you call it last time? Who did you play last round? I forgot. Was it Posho?
Yeah, Posho, I won.
Oh yeah. You won by like the skin of your teeth against Posho, and then you win by like the skin of your teeth against Budgie. So, does that mean you have 3 dubs? You're advancing? Holy, you're advancing, chat. And Budgie, what's this for you? 2 losses, 2 wins?
Yeah, does that mean I'm out?
No, you're not out. You got to
Okay.
play one more round, dude. I'm actually mad because you're gonna play against Ultimate and you're gonna smoke him. I'm so angry. Ugh. Ultimate, come on, man. You got to be better. But yeah, you won or you lost this round by like nothing, dude. It was so close.
Dang. Wow. I mean, that was intense.
Yeah, those were some incredible matches. I'm gonna move us along here. We are a little bit behind schedule, so I do think the next match is starting shortly.
Yes.
Yeah, we can keep chatting until Art gives like the 2-minute warning, and then we'll probably
Okay.
wrap stuff up.
Okay. Well, one thing I have to ask about AKBASH, like whenever you were like, why did you do Pearl Exit? Like, it was so.
I just was
It's
doing
so risky, you know.
Why I did it or why I couldn't trampoline?
Well, I know why. I watched why you couldn't trampoline, but by the way,
Yeah.
just for future reference, the backup is just place the lever and place the TNT like normal. They just pillar up on the side and then take the fall damage.
Oh yeah.
And just don't do first slot checking. That's the backup.
Yeah.
If you ever have that
Yeah,
fire problem.
Yeah, I just thought I was like a little late, and it's not
Yeah.
a big eye roll to send the 12 pearls. I
Little.
don't know.
No,
Yeah,
that's like a
so
20.
just
That's like a dude, John. If John wasn't there, like John rewarded you, bro. If John was not there, you lose this run.
yeah.
Wow. I
Thoughts
mean,
on losing to John Budgie?
that's yeah, whatever. Honestly, let's. It's fine. I've had my fair share of good luck, so
You've had your
it's
fair share of Johns.
it's alright. This is alright. Alright.
Dude, this
I
is the
guess
rare, what do you call it, situation where, actually, I don't know. Budgie is no Infume, I'll tell you that. Budgie's like 10 times as unluckier than Infume. That dude's on a whole
Okay.
nother universal plane, but,
Now I'm really gonna wrap it up.
yeah. Okay, I'll head
Now the
out.
ping.
Bye bye.
Yeah, we'll
Thanks
hit
for
up
playing,
intermission
guys.
while the countdown starts.
Adios.
See y'all in like a minute. Actually, it's a minute now, so we can just go ahead and transition.
yay! Hello, everybody, we're so back. We have we have the best inviter of all time versus, Dazed Nova. New PB just dropped? 24-22, when did this happen?
Let's go. Yeah, sorry for
We're actually so back.
rushing that interview. I've gotten sucked into your rants. Saying you gotta make a podcast.
I'm the it's not ranting, it's waffling, by the way.
Okay, sorry. Important distinction.
Well, ranting would mean that whatever I'm talking about has any meaning or purpose.
No, seriously, I need your podcasts. Just they gotta be on whatever mic you're using now, outdoors, over Discord compression. I think I could just put them on at night like white noise. It'd be amazing.
So here we have the double elevated backside reverse arrow bait off the backside before the flip over the top bed double up. This is how you do it.
I'm already relaxed.
I'm already hooked.
You gotta keep going, please.
I don't even know how to explain how to hit that bed without showing a video, because it's a real thing. It's just like, well, okay, the name's not real. The name's not real, but
I was gonna say if
the
that's a
name's
real
not
thing.
real. now the concept is real and the bed is real, but not the name. But that's the new name of it. The double elevated insta bait charge is what it should be called. Because on that angle you get a special distance away that makes it to where you consistently can hit a arrow bait insta charge that saves probably like 2 seconds on a super fast end fight. But you have to hit like a 60 damage double elevated backside, which is not fun. Anyway, on to the actual run now. We have a REALPOSHO versus Dazed Nova. Get a confirmation?
Yes.
Yes,
Um,
okay.
There's your
Looks like-
confirmation, yeah. Nova having slight technical issues, going to be behind by like a couple seconds IGT here.
Looks like we got Nova doing the correct play, getting the wood before going to the temple. Classic Hoshio mistake. This is just, broken clock at this point, keep telling the same time over and over again. It will never be fixed.
Is it ever correct?
It's correct 2 times a day.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I just dropped my phone.
Yeah, we see Pusho with just a slight lead here.
26 golden ingots. Pretty good. By the way, chat, how do you like the crickets? Is this a thing you want on further or in future streams? Because I can actually, whenever I'm back at my house, the crickets are even crazier out there. So, we can have a full-on chaos cricket mode.
I'm a fan of the crickets. It's a nice break from the typical background noises.
Also known as me slapping my keyboard trying to do infights and breaking the keyboard after the infight.
Yeah.
Have you ever broken any machinery before doing runs?
I don't know if I want to answer that. I guess I'll say I've
Like
done
out of
some
anger.
I've done some damage to some desks. They were from IKEA though, so it wasn't exactly like a feat.
Have you seen Pigeon's desk? That's a legendary photo.
I think so.
It's the metal desk with the giant dent in the right side of it.
That's
The
yeah.
pigeon dent. Have you seen the bottles clip where he dies to blazes? You can hear, he smashes his desk and you can hear all the bottles fall off of it. You could like it's just like in the background as he's like screaming because he like doesn't know how to play the game. It's so good.
This is what speedrunning does to you. Does to your brain.
Bottles clip
Anyways.
is the most the most aura clip ever.
Back to the run here.
Have you seen that though? Have you seen the bottles clip?
Not in a long time. I've
You remember
relegated
it though.
I've relegated the pigeon clips to the depths of my memory.
I wish there was someone else that raged like Pigeon. Because, you know, some people when they rage, it's just not funny at all, and it's like really sad. And then you have people that rage like Pigeon.
Posho, really nice portal there. I honestly like that's like at least 4 times as fast as I've seen anyone do a lava portal in pre 1.9.
I
Maybe
think
I'm
it was
missing
4
something.
times faster. Maybe it's 0.4 seconds faster. Maybe that.
I don't know. I feel like 90% of people like go extremely slowly, me included. I feel like if you don't go extremely slowly, ghost buckets are a really big problem.
Unfortunately, there's this thing called aura. Oh, okay. Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind.
And
The damage overlap. The damage overlap might save here. Yep.
yeah. Wow. Fire and wither coming back. Gonna be carefully dealing with this blaze.
Well, isn't that fascinating though? How like, if you have wither and fire at the same time, you take the same amount of damage as if you had fire or wither.
Yeah, it's an interesting mechanic. It doesn't matter if their like phases are synced up or not, or are they always synced?
No, I'm pretty sure because like you can only take a certain amount of like hits per second, if that makes any sense. This is incredibly scary. That was just death right there if you get hit. That was also well, okay. That was close to death, but not quite death. Okay, we're scared now.
Yeah,
Like you
Posho
said,
playing...
Nova doing the world's fastest portal here.
Yeah, just
what is
typical.
Happening? Oh, did we place? Oh, womp womp.
That is yeah, that's unfortunate. Messing up that portal, having to find another lava pool. Nova finds another one. Nice little drop down there. Just place water there. Just place water there. Ah, I'm like 90% sure you could have just placed water there, but Nova.
You were 100% correct.
Nova just you know, understandably not wanting to take risks on another portal. Gonna be entering the Nether. A little bit behind Posho here.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A lot of bit.
Different Nether portal spawns.
Actually, I don't know. Honestly, the amount of wither skeletons bro had and strays actually probably slowed him down enough to where it's not like run ending slow, but like it's definitely not good.
Yeah,
Isn't
I
it
mean,
crazy how confident we are whenever we're at max health, and then whenever we go to low health, we just turn into potatoes?
yeah, yeah, that is interesting. It's you can very clearly see the difference in play style. I mean,
Playstyle for Nova here.
yeah,
Yeah, just
carefully
keep
navigating
placing
over
the blocks whenever the lava is disappearing. I love this strat.
carefully navigating over that lava. Getting some head hitters in.
It's a bit- Okay. Yep. Jojo approves of this. They're all ahead of this spawner. Luckily, it's a balcony spawner, but jeez. There you go. You learned some more language today. This is called a balcony spawner.
You've explained that to me before, I think.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Or someone did.
There's names for everything in this version. Trust me. Do you know Falco strats? Falco strats go hard.
Is it? I just have to
It's
ask.
real.
Did Falco make them?
Falco did make Falco strats.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That I don't mind the naming everything. It's just when it's the name is just gibberish, especially or not even gibberish. When the name is just straight up misleading, that's when it's a little bit dank.
Well, I mean, okay, some of them are just unintentional. Like Chaos Tower was made before I joined the community.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit understandable, I suppose.
Like, I didn't make Chaos Tower, but C School made it, and then I joined the community now. Dude, I had a devilish idea for my very first tower. I was gonna call it C School Tower, but they wouldn't let me.
They wouldn't let you. What did they? What
They
would
would
they
not
do?
let me. They just started calling it Skyfall Tower version 13, and that made me so mad I gave it a real name. Because that's Sharpie's tower. Sharpie robbed me blind. This terrain is too flat.
Got some cactus there.
Well, behind it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's Y65 or something,
I
right?
feel like it's like a player trying to play optimally, and then it's just like, I pull up, and it's just like, how well did I do? And it's like, you didn't tower on good terrain. What? But the terrain's flat. That's the problem. But I thought you're supposed to tower on flat terrain. No.
Did people just not know about the flat terrain thing for like 10 years?
Yes. Oh, friends. Nova has several friends. I wish I had that many.
Yeah, lots of blazes here. It'll be interesting to see how they deal with this
Some
situation,
interesting
especially
fear
with the
factor.
stone.
Just no melee. Just not getting
Oh.
meleeed by the 4,000 blazes here.
Oh, I mean, got meleeed once. Oh, gets hit.
Oh, death.
Dangerous situation.
This is not death. This is close to death.
Yeah, recovering nicely.
Running for their life. Yeah, doing a little dancing here. Doing a little. Oh my god. Too
Nobody's
many
got-
friends to count.
Abandoning that spawner. Going to the other one. Just for
I
safety's sake.
wonder why are we doing like bro's out of leaves. Bro needs new blocks.
Looks like Nova's out.
Yeah, this round's gonna take a real throw from real Posho.
Real. Yeah, I mean we've seen bigger time saves and time losses in previous runs, so I honestly wouldn't be too surprised if there was an event that occurred.
Right now, well, yeah, it would have to be an event that occurs because Nova can't make this amount of time up. It's just too long. Like 2 minutes of time in the end game is like basically 3 years. Even
Yeah.
more than 2 minutes. Yeah, this is like a solid 2 minute and 30 second gap here.
Yeah, this Nether has Not been too kind to Nova, and the overworld was, well, also not very kind.
I love. Are we doing hunting? Pull up.
Hey, what's wrong with hunting?
Everything.
You guys should-
Gungeon. Go get the
you guys-
string. What about LFT?
You guys should run more hardcore tournaments. I think that'd be better. Hardcore is just simply
Dice,
a
Dice runs.
better challenge.
Dice does like monthly hardcore stuff. Go do
Oh.
that.
Okay, BRB. I'm gonna go start working for Dice.
What is this? So angry. Gonna hunt JoJo down just for the sheer anger I feel. What am I watching? Jeopardy music play, please.
Wah, 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 wah.
Thank you,
No,
thank you.
I'm not gonna continue that. Jeopardy music is either very funny or just extremely infuriating. It depends where
On the
you're
day.
how you're involved with it. If you're the one that if you're the one who needs to do something for the music to end, it's very infuriating.
If you're watching it though, hilarious. Yeah, right now we have a. I don't know. I feel like Nova's gonna, or I feel like Pusher's gonna actually gonna lose this round. Thoughts?
Well, Nova is does have a distinct time
Skin.
deficit.
Skin.
Skin, that's true too. Both
The
runners
skin
with these
carries.
very, I mean, both skins are generally, you know, purple, pink, but very different styles.
I'm pretty sure that
that
these are both unique skins too.
Yeah.
Like they are both made skins. Mine's is not. Mine's is an OG though. Mine's is like a skin I
Ooh.
had like in the Stone
falling.
Age, and I just keep using it.
falling sand here for Nova. It should be all right.
What are we doing? Oh,
Oh.
my Leben. This is not
Leaves.
it, Chieftain.
Leaves could have burnt. So
But that doesn't matter. Also, I'm pretty sure they can't because it's one below lava, and lava only heats up vertically in this game, not below. So you're wrong. So you should leave now.
okay, I'll just go tell Nova to leave.
No. Both, actually, yeah, you're right. Both of you. Oh, it looks like Nova hits a cave too. Not fun.
Yeah, Nova not having a great time this seed.
Yeah,
Lots
Nova
of-
not the best at quickly adapting on the fly, unfortunately. Lapis Lazuli. You like Lapis Lazuli?
The Zooey.
You like the way I say it?
It's unique.
How
Although
do you say Lapis Lazuli then? Go ahead.
Lapis.
Lapis. How do you say the last part? Go ahead.
I don't.
I've corrupted your mind. I've corrupted your mind. How do you say the
I don't think I've said that the last word in a very long time. I guess I'd say lapis lazuli. Is it lapis lazuli? I forgot.
Oh, we're bumbling. We're bumbling. You're
I'm
speaking like a
bumbling.
southern man.
I'll just copy like I'll just say whatever Exumavoid says. He has the best pronunciations for all the Minecraft words.
Bro, there's some crazy bugs out here right now. One's going like chirp, chirp. One's going like bark.
Bark?
Yeah.
That's a sound bugs make?
Yes. Like hitting bark, not barking like a dog.
Oh, okay. I was a little confused about that.
Don't worry, I made it confusing intentionally to confuse you.
Okay, thanks. Pusho out 16, 20-ish with 14 pearls.
I do not believe Nova is on pace right now, unfortunately. But you know what? Maybe Pusho rips at a 12 spawn, or rips a 24 spawn and can pearl to the stronghold. You might be reasonably asking, what is the chance of a 24 spawn? And it is less likely than Let me think here. A 24 spawn. I'm pretty sure that's an event so rare that you probably wouldn't be able to make it happen in a run until the heat death of the universe. But what do I know, right?
Can't wait for the white paper.
True. How many zeros can you write on a piece of paper?
I have some paper next to me and a pen. Should I? Actually, it's a
Yeah, go
pencil. Should I start? Okay.
ahead. Well, it's a trick question. How many zeros can you write on a piece of paper?
How is that a trick question? I feel like there's just an answer to that.
There is no way. There is an answer, but it's not a answer you're thinking of. The answer is infinite.
I don't think that's true. I don't think I can fit that many zeros on one piece of paper.
Well, who says that the zeros have to be in order and not overlapping each other?
I
Checkmate.
mean,
Checkmate.
you just write 1 0 and claim that it's actually infinite zeros layered on top of each other.
You could claim that, yes. Now, is it true? No. Could you claim it? Yes. Looks like we have a Porter Room entry by the Infight Goat, the greatest infighter of all time. Is Pusho the greatest infighter right now? Maybe. I'm not. Unfortunately, since I'm in the running for that, I cannot post an opinion without getting hate mail. So.
You know, sorry, chat. I don't know enough about this version to pull back the commentary. My only choice is to engage.
That's good. That's exactly how I like them.
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
That's anyways,
17 big
Nova has
ones.
17 pearls.
Oh, Infight Goat going for some juice? I mean, damage was pretty bad, but that's okay.
And Fight
Okay,
Goat is on fire.
Infight Goat is taking a lot of unnecessary damage, but that's you. If anyone knows the classic C-Skull quote of "take damage, do damage, dragon is low. Save damage, don't do a lot of damage, the dragon is high." C-Skull. Was that a little bit? Was that a little bit too dank for chat?
Am I like out of the loop here at all, or is it is there something I'm missing?
You're missing something, yes. So basically, Pusho completing the infight, but basically, there's a quote from this guy named Mao Zedong, right? And it's keep land, lose men. It's like take land, something like lose men. You know,
And that'll be
then it's
seed 1 for post show with the 2017 very commanding win here. What? Welcome back to Posho versus Nova. Posho taking seed 1 by quite a large margin. Can Nova pull back for seed 2? We'll have to see. This match we're gonna actually focus on the gameplay, right, Chaos?
Impossible task. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't worry, I got you. This round's gonna be all gameplay. I'm gonna sit here and I'm going to meticulously tear these runners apart, limb from every mistake they make.
Another mountain spawn.
With the ice spike biome.
We got an ice spikes biome. Oh, Posho.
No!
Deciding that
+1 wool.
no. Anyways,
another mistake here for not getting wood. Okay. Double
Nova also
mistake
grabbing
because we
some
didn't get
gravel.
gravel.
How much gravel do you grab here?
4. This is several gravel too many. My bad.
Hey, we got 3 flint though. 3 for 10.
Crazy. What is this? Why are we punching pigs?
Sprint thing?
No, because you're going down a hill and you're going to a temple. It's just not worth it. Like you basically lost it instantly by taking fall damage going down the hill.
Did we take any fall damage since we punched it?
Yeah, took half a heart.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Anyways,
What we got going on here? So Pusho not really doing the most optimal wool gathering route. Unfortunate. Does
We
one
got-
on the outside instead of doing top bottom.
we only have
Getting
5
7 wool,
iron
which is kind of
here.
a mistake. 5 iron? Okay. That could be a good one then. Doing probably the best doke shearing strat going on top is just the fastest way. You're giving him a little buzz cut, as I like to call it.
A little off the top.
A little off the top, the barber in question. Bald. But yeah. Nova's just in a commanding deficit right now. Like, already just so far behind. Like,
We have 3 diamonds. Are we gonna see some double travel action, maybe? Right?
we will not be seeing any double travel, unfortunately.
Why-
It's
why
not
don't
a
we-
thing.
Why don't we ever see double travel in 1.7? I think it's
Because we hate 116. We have a burning hatred for 116 and their players. Also, getting iron? Pause, man. Oh yeah, I forgot. Pusho's smart and got iron. In the chat. What are we talking about with the shears? You know, I'm just throwing it out there. You know, we're we have a smart player here making good plays, rare, and saving a hideous amount of time over Nova right here, like a almost okay. Water chicken, water goose.
yeah. I missed
No,
I
yeah,
missed the
saving just
diamonds
a
as well.
ridiculous amount. What do you mean you missed the diamonds?
They both have 3 diamonds. I did not.
Didn't we
I
just
did
talk
not.
about that?
Well, I didn't see them for
Oh,
kind of a
okay.
while. I feel like.
I think Pusher got lucky and just blew up some iron, but yeah, Nova basically now super far behind because did not get iron, I think.
Yeah, this is
Cave, he
definitely.
could have. Yes, I'm assuming Pusho just smelted one from the. By whenever he blew up, he got lucky and one dropped. But Nova just not getting that and losing a gigantic amount of time from it, like a truly horrid amount of time. I'm not even sure how the gap got so big so fast.
See Posho entering the nether at about 4 minutes here. Again, I mean,
Yeah, please remember, if Nova enters the nether here, we have to understand that one player has all of their blocks and one has 0 of their blocks. So while this may look similar, Nova's just a flat minute behind right now. Even if we overlap it, which this doesn't look very overlappable. It still loses time and it's still bad, but what's this
Saturn
new like trend? Oh, Saturn pause.
Saturn in chat saying, "Can someone tell Chaos? Max just got a 23.9 end fight."
What's the MS?
9.9,
What's
900.
okay? Not 0.9 what? Because I also have a 23.9. I mean,
Saturn
I'm
did
coping
not.
because mine's is 9.989, but
Saturn did not specify. 903.
are you serious? Someone send me the clip. Fucking kidding me?
My condolences. Look in jungle voice text. Saturn says. I guess I'm probably the only one watching the matches so far. Nova TNCing Netherrack for blocks. Smart play here. Getting these blocks back up might be a bit faster. Well, cannot shear because we don't have shears, so good play here.
Where's the video? Wasn't recording. Not real. 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 Nope. Nope. Not real. Nope. No vid. No did. 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 No vid. No vid. No did. Not real.
You know, I'm laughing, but
L ratio.
I still have WR and some end enters that aren't
No vid.
world
No. No vid.
record
No did. Chat. No.
by
No
like
vid.
4
No did.
seconds.
Like. Okay. We do understand. It's called a no vid. No did. No vid. No did. As simple as that. No video. Did not acquire. Simple. Very simple. Ooh.
Back to the match. Thanks, Art.
Back to the match.
We see Posho on 3 rods here. Nova dealing with a stray, and also doesn't seem to see the spawner that Posho finds. Oh no, takes a little swim there. Actually, wait, is this towards the Posho spawner? Not entirely sure. Nova maybe digging a death reset hole. Next to a ladder. Oh no. Items might be a little unsorted there. Nova taking to death in the fortress. Gonna lose a couple minutes to that. This could be it.
This has to be a bit.
What? What's
oh,
a
Nova
bit?
died? I didn't even notice. Sorry. Sorry, my entire, like... Well, I know what I'm doing for the next 12 hours tonight.
Your entire personality relies on this record.
It's over. No. It's over, dude. I am... No. Okay, I need to see what type of end fight it was. If it's a 3-bed, someone's dying. If it's just a flat 3-bed, no task, like, it's over.
Well, you won't see, but
I was doing so good this round. I was doing good calming than this.
yeah, I maybe shouldn't have brought it up. I'm just the messenger though. Blame Saturn if you don't want the commentary for these matches to get derailed.
That's fake. No, that's fake. That's fake. No, that's fake. Dude, the shit would not have deep popped down. Impossible.
Anyways, Nova recovering very nicely here, managing to navigate back. Oh, not risking that head hitter jump. Can't do that sneaking tech like you can in later versions. Oh, finds a spawner. Nice. Oh, not enclosed. Thought it was enclosed at first. Wow. Posho's leaving, so bit of a lead built up for Posho here. Likely unrecoverable via normal, gameplay occurrences, but anything can happen. We've seen less time. We've seen bigger differences than this get resolved. So get flipped. So
You beat me by 4 ticks.
dude, I got a world record broken by less than a tick. This game is just
What?
RNG. That's fine.
There's this famous saying. It's called "No vid, no did." Right? You ever hear this saying before?
I have heard this saying, and I've definitely said it myself a couple hundred times as well. I do know the feeling. 116 SSG world record. It's like 48 milliseconds or something.
That's 2 ticks, right? No, that's 1. Oh, you're right. That's less than a tick. My bad. No, I lost by 2 ticks.
So starting tower. Got a little bit late, but not really much you can do about that. Definitely still gonna get all the pearls necessary. How do you retime end fights? Is it just SRGT?
There's a mod.
Do you know like technically how it's timed? It was like
Sorry, I'm like.
I'm just gonna use this platform a little bit to complain about Minecraft's timing or the sort of timing systems we use. Anything sub tick is just RNG. We should just use client ticks for timing. Posho digging down into a lava pool. Luckily, just on the side, manages to block it up. Anyways, just client ticks plus pause menu or minus pause menu and loads.
Staying
Actually,
here for this match, Posher's gonna win, and I am driving at home 100 miles per hour and doing 12 hours of infights. How's your night gonna look?
I'm gonna officially not recommend doing that, but well, the end fight part's fine, just the other part.
Don't worry about it.
Well, all right.
Cutest motherfucker ever. Nah. It's hardware gap. It's hardware gap. There we go. There's actual good cope. Hardware gap. He has better hardware. That's it. Okay.
Hardware gap. What CPU do you have?
Like Ryzen 5 2300.
Is that? I don't
even know.
that's
It's Ryzen 7 or 5. It's like 26. My bad.
2600. Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah,
Ryzen 5 2600.
Yeah. All right. What is
No.
max
You don't
have?
understand. It literally loses me 1 second every infight because the dragon doesn't load for an extra second. I am shackled. I am chained. No, it has to be like a 4. It has to be like a 4-second first charge. Impossible. Or maybe he just got really. It also makes my beds worse, chat. I'm just throwing it out there.
Wait, how do you know all this stuff without a video?
Because he said. Like, he has a screenshot of it.
Okay,
Wait, he didn't enter the
screenshot.
fountain! He didn't enter the fountain!
There's too much cope.
Absolute fool!
There's too much cope here. It's difficult. It's difficult to listen to. Nova starting tower at about 14 minutes. Hopefully, whoa! Posho falling down simultaneously with an Enderman and gets killed mid-fall. I haven't seen that before. Is that something that happens?
My God.
Right, Chaos is not watching. Chat, is that something that happens? That seemed funny to
You have to
me.
get in a really good position for that. I think I'll just take over for Chaos while he copes for a second.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know. I hadn't seen that before. I don't know if Posha was going down intentionally or not.
I've never seen that before either. That's insane.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it was just looking to check. Posho is going to be out, though, at about 15 minutes.
Oh, it was during the check. Okay, I see. That's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Posho out.
17. Oh, Chaos left.
Oh,
17 pearls. Again, I mean, last seed we saw Nova get 17 pearls. Now we're seeing Posho get 17 pearls. Something about 17 pearls. I mean, just to get that second stack is meaningful. Ooh, Posho getting beat up by skeletons. Creeper, watch out.
Oh man. It's looking manageable. We're chilling. I mean,
I think Posho needs
it's just
string here.
Whoa! Oh no! Oh, it's fine though. Look how close that tower is, dude. Just came out of nowhere.
Wow, with no audio, especially, that was actually just.
Wait, did Chaos actually?
Yeah, Chaos left. He's gone.
Yo!
Oh wait, isn't? No, yeah, Chaos is gone.
What the hell, Chaos? Okay, whatever.
Yes,
It's fine.
he's
Posho just
probably-
got just absolutely blasted. You can like the items just form like a blood splatter test on the sand. Jesus. Anyways,
That is
right.
some interesting imagery. Oh, hello, Chaos.
Elevator.
Hello.
Joe, you good?
Oh, that's a weird setup. Yeah. I had to go scream at Max for 30 seconds about him being a cheater. I'm back though.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Posho, I don't know, I think you missed it, but Posho kind of just like fully blew up. There was like a assassin creeper, but the tower's like right next to spawn though, so it was like totally manageable. Is the stronghold going to be
Assassin creeper.
in the ice spikes? I don't know what else to call it. That's what it was. The thing snuck up.
We could be seeing
Again,
an
sorry,
ice
guys.
spike stronghold here.
Again, no, I had no clue. This thing existed in 1.7? I thought this was like a new
Yeah,
thing.
it does.
I
It's
thought this was,
super
like-
rare.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ice spikes was made more common in a more recent update, I believe. But
That must be what it is.
Posho using lots of these pearls down to 13. Probably won't throw another one, but lots of these pearls speeding up travel to stronghold cords, and it's needed as well. I mean, as we saw,
Yeah,
the
definitely
tower
want
is
at
pretty
least-
close to the origin.
I mean, plus the pearl clip is just nice to have.
I'm losing consciousness every like 10 seconds. I'm so angry, like I can't focus.
You just have something to. You just have a new time to try and beat.
We'll
True,
get some
thank
more.
you. That's prime motivational fuel right there. That's like better than any like energy drink I could ever be offered. 2 tick loss.
There you go. Just get
Chaos.
one more tick.
I'll give you some more stories about me losing world records. My world record was so good in 112 SSG that Hanabi went to circuit in private to look for new setups, new one-shot setups on his own, which he kept private while he grinded to beat my world record
That
without
is
telling anyone.
So
And so-
funny.
You know what I did?
lost-
I was so generous. I went and taught Max my Shadow Clone Jitsu, and he uses against me and gets world record in an hour. Are you kidding? Or not world record, sub me in an hour. My forbidden technique used against me in mere seconds, chat. Like, it's unbelievable. I teach him, I put time out of my own day, and he just immediately beats me.
Here's an
Immediately,
angle
in
change for
3 seconds, he
Posho.
just
Is the
beats me.
dig down in this mountain? What are we doing? Okay,
So cool.
all
It's a
right.
cool seed.
Wow. What was that?
Yeah,
what
this
was Posho doing right there with like the pie chart and looking straight down like that?
Well, you and remember in 1.7, your the direction you're looking is what your pie chart picks up, and so if you go 30 FOV, it sees less, and so you get a more accurate pickup.
Okay, but looking straight down?
Yes,
Okay.
because you're looking for the silverfish block.
Right. Let's see if he hits. Doesn't hit.
does.
Loses the game. 1 block off.
We had 2 here, so we're gonna be entering the end with 3 pearls to play with.
Posho doesn't even know he's been beaten right now. He's playing with the knowledge he's the 3rd place infighter when he's 4th. He doesn't even know.
So
Posho,
what are we
lacking some
Is it string?
resources.
I mean, string surely.
Yeah, probably.
Well, yeah, only 1 string. Needs 2 more from the library. This is Nova's time to make up.
Yeah, I definitely didn't just mess up on tower or anything by Nova, and it's just doing incredibly weird things trying to get back to the bottom.
Wait, what happened?
There we go. Elevator time. Elevator time. Or is this? What is this?
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Use the TNT. Don't catch on fire.
I think the items are so gone.
think it
Where-
might be officially over for Nova.
No, because they don't go in the middle. Oh,
Nova's gonna reset.
I
Okay,
don't
so now
know
since
about
this match
that.
is basically this match is like kinda, it's not over, but it's like
If Posho
you know,
dies in an unrecoverable way, we're gonna be here for like
Yes.
30 more minutes.
that's 30 minutes of me screaming about Max beating me. So you better hope that doesn't happen. I can feel the waves of anger come in and go away. That's how bad it is.
Wait, so what's wrong about Max getting a good time? Aren't you happy that a new time was, made?
Because he got so incalculably lucky. You don't even understand. I've put in 100,000 invites, and this guy gets it in like 150.
Damn.
It's like winning the lottery on 1 ticket. Like, are you kidding me? I've been a lifetime gambler, and this guy wins on 1 ticket. Are you serious? Like,
How many lottery
I
tickets
put
do you
in
buy a week?
multiple
Chaos?
fortunes. Zero. My lottery tickets are all in the infight, and I keep losing.
Damn.
What are the end fight rankings as of now?
Well, we have Teddy at first, and then me at second because Max is fake. His run's fake. I'm sorry, he did it
True,
into the
true.
fountain clearly. And then with 3rd place we have Posho, and then like I think 4th we have like AKBASH. That's all I can really remember. Nah,
Who's the
bro.
first bet
Nah,
for
nah.
Posho?
Dude,
Decent
me
damage and a
and
crystal?
Posho are going on a crusade. You're going on a crusade against Max.
Oh no.
Raise your banner and your sword. It is over for the Frenchman. We are raiding and plundering the land.
Another charge. Really good damage on these bets, honestly.
Yeah, Posho.
Yeah, double elevated
very,
usually
very
gives
clean.
And 1 more
it's like-
charge.
Dou-
Oh.
Double elevated on average gives the what do you call it? The best damage other than flip beds if you're really good. But they are also the most risky, so there's definitely. What are we doing here?
I was
This is
gonna
an
say,
interesting strat.
What's the purpose of being right here? Oh no! Oh no!
Fake
Just
charge.
completely whiffed.
That was a fake charge, right?
I think
No,
this
that
is
was real.
showboating.
It just
I feel
went
like this
the wrong direction.
Huh.
Chat. This
There we
has got to
go.
be some sort of form of showboating. Killing it on the crystal is wild.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. It was interesting.
No. I have to inform Posho of this absolute travesty in the interview.
It is Posho with
trust
a
me.
23-33 to win seed
Yeah,
2.
congrats to Posho.
He's gonna be more mad than me. He's gonna
Taking
be
the
more
2-0.
mad than me. Guarantee it.
So yeah. Well,
If you think this is, you don't want an interview, pal.
Oh man, that was a very clean end fight for Posho right there at the end.
Yeah, that was good. Well, not really. It was actually pretty bad.
Yeah, Posho with the
no, there was
very-
the one thing. There was the one bed, but the rest of them were really good.
Well, also the positioning and the arrow baiting. or not perfect, but who cares? He won.
And we'll see if the runners want to interview. It looks like it's just Nova that's able to. Posho's gonna go to bed. Alright, yeah, we'll pull
Nah,
him
he
in.
ain't going to bed. He ain't going to bed.
Alright, I'll move Nova in now. Hello, Nova.
Hi, how's it going?
It's great. Yeah, good. I mean, unfortunate match for you for sure.
Yeah, I
The
don't know what happened
lava
after.
and the Nether. It just like, I mean, Posho just was on it as well today. He was playing very well.
Yeah, I figured like those seeds weren't great. Like he had to be up to something crazy to sub 20 that first one.
Yeah, he was cooking pretty hard. Chaos Rocks, you wanna? I was focusing on everything else.
Sorry, I don't know what questions to ask.
Hey, Rose.
Yeah, I mean, just
What's up? In that second seed, did you spot the diamonds in that temple chest?
Not at first. I spotted them after I crafted everything, and I don't think it made much of a difference because the second time through I knew that they were there, and I crafted the same things anyways. Like I'm pretty comfortable with stone swords, and I'll generally prioritize pickaxes. So it's not. It didn't really make a difference. But the first time through, yeah, I didn't spot them.
yeah, it was. I don't know how much it would have helped as well. I think the goal was probably to grab the iron and smelt, just because it was only 5. Unless you
Nope,
trying.
nope.
No. What
Fi-
about smelting it?
I am a huge 4-iron temple seed enjoyer. Smelting iron when you don't have to is slow, and blowing up
It's
nether
not.
is fine.
It's not.
Smelting iron for shears to mine leaves to not have to blow up
Whoa,
nether.
whoa. No. Wrong order, my friend. You make the shears in the temple so you get the wool faster, then you smelt it overlapped at the trees.
Is that really necessary though?
Well, yeah,
It
you want the
definitely
time
helps
saved from mining the
Posho, I'll
wool without your
say.
hands. Like, he
Well,
got
also
really far
just-
ahead of you for that.
Yeah, having the speed of doing all of that while the smelting was happening did help Posho quite a bit. I'll be honest.
So let me get this straight. We're resetting caves now, but we're forcing smelting iron when we don't have to. Right.
I mean, for a tournament.
Well,
For a tournament.
Well, no, in RSG, it's just the faster play whenever you have the iron. This is exactly why you get 3 wood. He got lucky and got that it blew it up with it, but you're supposed to craft your tools at the bottom of the temple anyway when you get 3 logs. It's the optimal play for gravel and for iron. You pick the iron up as you're going up. You can mine a little bit of stone as you're going up. It can depend on how many gold pickaxes you have, but you just want to get that because it saves so much time just on the wool alone. It saves like 6 seconds on the wool, and it's just so much faster for gathering blocks. You get to save your TNT for trampoline exit. It's just more optimal and better in the run.
Trampoline isn't that much better than every other exit. Like it's the best.
It is.
But it's the best, but people force it too hard.
Elevator's good, but it's just not like.
I mean,
it comes with too many the main problem is the tower build is wonky and not very good with elevator on LFT. It's just not built as good as the trampoline variation is because there's nothing you can really add or change because you need the setup in the very particular way that we have to build it. And so you just sit there and you kind of lose time, like bits and pieces, like 4 or 5 seconds over the course, which again, that's valuable time. It's enough of it's as the run goes on, you're just losing pieces of time that you would have gotten if you pick that iron up. Like you're losing in the temple, you're losing on gathering blocks, you're just losing all over the entire run. You can overlap it, but you can't always overlap it, so you must consider that as a minus, even though it's not a full minus. You can overlap it. That doesn't mean it's good. And not to mention, like, you could do 5 trampoline or 5 TNT trampoline. That's like the only justifiable method. But then, that's a hard setup. It takes more time to set up. It's just not as good. But yeah. Sorry for actually speaking sense once, but Max just beat my invite PB. And so I am going to gather my things and go home and do
Dude,
12 hours of
Chaos
invites.
got
I-
so tilted. It was.
Yeah. Posho said Max top 3. What's he referring to?
For
Like,
the
just invite?
319 end fight, yeah, for the end fight leaderboard.
Yes. The classic charge simulator.
Careful. Careful.
Purling 3 blocks. Very applicable in real runs, by the way.
What's up?
But you can always cope
when it works.
It does.
You just high roll.
You can-
roll all the time.
You can always cope that it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah. I mean, I still the parts where you didn't have obviously like the lava was unfortunate, having to like sort of take a longer recovery there. But like outside of the sort of unfortunate moments, there were definitely some good plays going on.
Yeah, I was.
Chaos for sure appreciated grabbing the wood early.
Yeah, I'm just I get rusty like really easily, really quickly. Like it's been a week since I played, and for me that's a lot. I've been doing 1.21 Blazing Caves, but yeah,
Well, I think next week is going to be the last week, so
yeah.
is that right?
I mean,
Did I just make that up?
I'm out now, anyways. I think.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, it's 3 losses means that you're out in the Swiss stage, right?
Yes, right. I forgot. Yeah, unfortunately, this is one of the elimination matches. I forgot about that.
Whatever. I wasn't expecting much. Posho is a great player, and I just played really messy overall.
Yeah, I mean, well, we still appreciate you coming out and playing. Always really nice to see people just join the tournaments and whatnot. And hopefully, future matches and tournaments can go like a little bit smoother. We'll see. Got all the time in the world to prep.
Yeah, I love tourneys. I'll be back for anyone 7 tourneys given the opportunity.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think it's late. It's getting late. It's like 11. I'm just gonna go ahead and raid Saturn because he's begging on his hands and knees.
Yeah, I woke up like 10 minutes before this match. I woke up like 10 minutes before going live, like 40 minutes before the match maybe. So I was tired, and I'm just like I'm gonna have a bit of a nap beforehand. It didn't really help much, but yeah, I'm tired. I gotta go.
Yeah, get that sleep. Hopefully you'll do better until the next day. Anyways, I think it's time to raid because my brain is shutting off. So yeah, I'll see everyone later. Bye bye.
Thanks. For having me here. See y'all.